it's playing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's playing, but they can still hear us.
Yeah, we figured that out.
Yeah, it's like, see?
Bubba-loves-ed, bubba-loves-ed, bubba-loves-ed.
Bubba-loves-ed. Good morning, Ozarks. Bubba-loves-ed.
Oh boy. And we are... Go.
We're here.
We're here.
We're in Ed's garage. Ooh, I bet it sounds really good on their recording because you got some kind of echo in here a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit of reverb action.
That's what I was trying to say, not echo. Some reverb, some acoustics.
We were on
Good Morning Ozarks.
Good Morning Ozarks this morning. Part of their chili cook-off. Our chili came in 3rd out of 4.
I think that it won, really.
It did.
It won.
Everyone voted for Donnie's because he's the host.
Yeah.
You have to, or else he'll kick you off the show.
He will, because he almost kicked us off the show
Yeah.
because I said it was too hot, and he said that maybe I can't be on a show anymore.
Yeah. Which that's filmed at the Riff, and that's a really cool place.
That's a pretty cool place. I like the mezzanine area.
Oh, it's got a beautiful mezzanine.
I just like saying mezzanine.
Mezzanine. It sounds like some drug.
Hey man, you got some mezzanine?
Ask your doctor if mezzanine is right for you.
Oh, mezzanine's right for you.
Side effects include suicidal thoughts, homicidal thoughts, feelings of entrapment.
You never want to let go of your ego.
Yeah, if you do look that up, which I highly recommended, it was a pretty entertaining time. Check out our hats, Liquid Death Spring Water.
Murder your thirst.
Murder that thirst. Oh!
Maybe one day they'll send us some water.
They will.
It's got to be good. It's water in a can.
Yeah. If you want to try it, go support those guys on Kickstarter, right?
No, the Kickstarter is over.
Kickstarter's over, never mind.
But they had to go, but it is going to be produced. You can still order the water.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just waiting for it to come in stores so we can get it. Oh, look at that. I can see my breath.
Yeah, the garage is not a heated environment. Our breath is being seen.
Oh my god, that's the same cat litter that we just bought.
Special Kitty.
It's cat litter. They poop in it.
Bubba-loves-ed, proud supporter of Special Kitty.
Does your cats poop in your kitty litter?
Yes.
Sometimes my cat does. Sometimes it poops right next to the cat litter.
You should get an enclosed container.
I want to enclose the cat in a little box under the ground.
That sounds like PETA's going to be on our case.
I'm kidding. When the cat is ended its life naturally, no, I like the cat. I kid about the cat because the cat's an asshole.
Yeah. This weekend is the serotonin chili cook-off.
The melatonin chili cook-off.
We got to meet a couple of the fine fellows from Thrill Fall.
Thrill Fall.
They gave us bracelets.
I have a Thrill Fall bracelet. I'm going to put it with my other collection of rubber bandy bracelets.
Now, if I remember right, I believe they're playing at 1 o'clock downstairs on Saturday.
I believe that's it.
At the Sertoma. I like to say serotonin, but it's actually Sertoma.
Sertoma?
Yeah, which all the proceeds from everything they do go to...
Boys and Girls Club?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Keeps the buses in operation to pick those kids up and give them something to do after school besides stuff I did after school, which is bad.
You did bad stuff? I walked home.
I played video games.
Played video games?
I got picked on sometimes when I was walking home.
I got picked on sometimes until I got fed up with it.
And then you took a stand?
Then I took a stand.
I'm not gonna take it anymore!
That's kind of it, but I had to pick them off one by one like a goddamn vigilante.
Did you got trapped in a car and your dad, because you went back in time, was like, "Get your damn hands off of him!"
That's exactly what happened.
And then Biff was all like, "What did you say, McFly?"
Oh man, John Cusack is funny.
John Cusack? That's from Back to the Future, you son of a bitch.
Let's do it for Johnny. I'm messing up the movies.
No, we've been talking a lot about movies today for some reason.
I know, that's weird. Movies are good.
They are good.
All right, they're pretty cool. I've got this program called Kodi on my Amazon Fire Stick, which has allowed me to watch. I was watching The Last Jedi the other night.
I'm sorry you had to watch that.
I was watching it with Izzy, and Izzy's like, "What is this?" And her for when Luke came on and started, and when he did the milk, Izzy goes, "Why'd they do that, Dad?"
It was to try to make me leave the theater when I saw it at Alamo Drafthouse.
Not that I had a problem with him suckling a teat or whatever he was doing.
That was the first time in a Star Wars movie you saw someone collecting food to eat.
It was just pointless.
Sort of like the whole
Movie.
Casino Planet.
Yes. It was, I don't know. I really, and I, you know what, I went into that movie so freaking excited.
I will give it this. The visuals were stunning.
Yes.
The story was non-existent.
Yes.
And I don't think anything can save the last movie, Episode 9, from this tailspin of...
I don't know. I was thinking last night, which I'm glad we brought this up, because I wanted to bring this up to you, and I forgot until just now when you just made me remember.
Yay!
I was thinking, wouldn't it be cool that if Episode 9 started out where Episode 7 left off, where she was handing Luke the lightsaber, and he took it into his hand, and then they did like a flash, like of the Episode 8, like real quick, like scenes, right? And it went like to his eye. He had like some Jedi vision, and it was just a vision. And he took the lightsaber, and instead of throwing it, instead he trains her. And you see what I'm saying? Like it was like, hey Luke, if you throw this lightsaber,
so basically, you wish they would have pulled a Dallas.
like it's a dream sequence.
Yes.
All of Episode 8 is a dream sequence.
Finally, you're out of the coma.
Yes, yes. It's like he has this vision, like, oh man, shit's gonna be screwed up.
I had the weirdest dream, and you were there.
Yeah,
And you were there.
yes. That's the only way it can be saved.
I'm not gonna lie. I've actually thought about that, and it would be hilarious, and I think Rian Johnson, the director, and I think he helped co-write that.
Yeah.
I just want his career to be done in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
J.J. Abrams is the sci-fi guy, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he did spectacular with Star Trek.
That's too much fist fighting for me.
I think Star Trek. I think the way he took, especially the first movie, took the characters and the storyline and made it to where it's a whole new universe now.
It is.
With the characters.
It is.
But made it plausible.
Speaking of J.J. Abrams, have you watched the latest installment of Cloverfield, the Cloverfield Effect?
Yes, the Cloverfield Paradox.
Yes.
I absolutely loved it.
It was really good.
I loved it. And you know why I loved it?
Chris O'Dowd.
Because the storyline in it, I understand that it wasn't supposed to be a Cloverfield movie, and they made it into one in like post.
Yeah.
But I don't mind that they tied it in with the going into the bunker. If you haven't seen it, spoiler, going into the bunker that John Goodman was in. I think that was great.
The guy that was talking about the conspiracies on that they were watching up in the space station.
Yeah.
Same name as the guy, John Goodman's character. Same last name as John Goodman's character.
Oh, really?
Like it's his
that.
brother or something.
Huh. See, I liked it because they were talking about all of the son of a gun. Like the movie What the Bleep Do We Know Down the Rabbit Hole, the quantum physics and quantum mechanics and stuff.
I'm sorry your phone keeps shutting off.
Oh.
You're going to ruin this podcast.
Sorry.
Pondcast.
But I liked that it was very all about the quantum physics and quantum mechanics. It was very cool. I find that stuff very interesting.
Well, and it was sort of based off fears and things going on now with the
Yes.
firing up of the Hadron Collider and all
That's
that.
what I love, the fact that they were doing the super collider.
Yes.
And that's part of the alternative reality that Berenstein, the Mandela effect.
5 golden rings versus 5 gold rings.
Yeah, and the not the Mandela effect. There's a X-Files, episode 4 of this season 11 is all about the Mandela effect.
I need to start keeping up on
You
that.
need to watch that episode, if nothing else. It is freaking phenomenal because they don't call it the Mandela effect. It's like the Mandela effect or something of that because...
Joseph Mendele?
Because
Mengele?
The Mengele effect. The Mengele effect is what they call it because this guy is on a different timeline than us.
Okay, cool.
And on his timeline, he was part of Mulder and Scully's team. So in the middle of the program, they have a different opening for the show that shows him in it.
Hell yeah.
It's freaking phenomenal.
Hell yeah.
And he's like, hey guys, don't you remember that case where we had, and it was the guy who played Percy in the Green Mile, his character that could slide under doors and shit?
Yeah.
Okay, he's like, don't you remember that guy? And then it had him in those episodes when he's remembering and they're doing flashbacks. It's funny.
That's awesome.
It's funny, but it's great.
I love the X-Files up until around when the movie came out.
You will love this new season. The first episode...
Every episode should be standalone.
Okay. Every episode on this season is standalone. The first one, they do have a common thread that peaks up every once in a while about their son.
Yeah.
But, okay, that was like the originals with Mulder's sister.
Yeah.
You know, kind of peaked up here and there. That's how they're doing it. Each episode is its own thing. Yes. Each episode is its own thing. And it's freaking great. It's back to... They even have one episode that has the lone gunman on it. But
friggin' love them.
But remember, they died.
Yeah.
But the long-haired lone gunman, I can't remember his name.
My favorite.
Yes, everybody's favorite. He's on it. It's him now. But they do it in a way that is totally X-Files plausible. That is awesome.
To where he's the smoking man.
No, because he's still dead. He's really dead. They went to his funeral. They're buried at Arlington National Cemetery. But they bring... In this episode, he's still there. It's awesome.
I watched an episode, and that guy's last name in the show is Colquitt. Which actually means something else. I forget. But I researched it. That stuck in my head, and I wanted to write a With a T song about him called Colquitt.
Yeah. I've got the whole series, The Lone Gunman. It's on 2 DVDs because there was only 12 episodes.
I know.
But I love The Lone Gunman. They were great. They were great.
Yeah, they were amazing. Whenever they go find that private investigator in Stranger Things, it reminded me of the Lone Gunman. I was hoping one of the Lone Gunmen would be in there with that dude.
That would have been cool.
Yeah, it would have been a nod.
Yeah.
More so than they do. I can't wait for season 2 of Stranger Things. Or 3.
3, because we had season 2. Haven't you watched season 2 yet?
Yeah, I think season 3 is when all the kids decide to form a rock band and become Radiohead.
Oh, it might be. Man,
They got the look. They got the look.
I don't know if I'll like that season so much.
I'm going to love it.
Really?
I love Radiohead.
Aren't they the ones that you're a creep?
Yes, that's
You're
one of their
a loser.
many songs.
That's the only song that I've ever known.
Really?
Yeah, God,
you need to listen to the song Body Snatchers. It'll change your
I
mind.
don't know. Well, it's got Snatch in it.
Yeah, see?
That's cool.
You like it.
I don't know. But
I literally once a year share their in Rainbow's basement session that they did for VH1 where they play every single song on the album live.
Huh.
Fucking amazing.
I think because that song was so overplayed, I think that's why some bands, the radio stations in this town, are horrible with overplaying music.
What? They're all owned by Clear Channel.
Well, I'm talking even back. I'm talking about back in the day too. The day down in Branson, we could only get a few radio stations back in the day.
All right, well, that's all the time we have for this episode
That's it?
of Bubba Loves-ed.
do?
Yeah, 15 minutes.
Oh my God, we're almost gone. It's going to